Hi class. I'm going to review the paper we looked at in class today. The paper about the pronunciation of final ED and final S sounds. So the final ED ending has three different pronunciations. T, t, d, d, and id, id. Final ED is pronounced t after all voiceless sounds. Voiceless sounds are made by pushing air through your mouth. No sound comes from your throat. Example of voiceless sounds. K. There's no vibration here. K. I'm pushing air, but no vibration. P. S. Ch. Sh. F. Can you hear? With all of these sounds, it sounds like a whisper because there's no vibration of my voice. So we have words like look. It ends with that k sound. So the ED is pronounced t. Looked. Looked. Clapped, clapped. Missed, missed. Watched, watched. Finished, finished. So I hope that you're practicing along with me, so you can get in the habit of using these sounds. Final ED is pronounced d after voiced sounds. Voiced sounds come from your throat. Touch your neck when you make a voiced sound, and you can feel your voice box vibrate. So examples of voiced sounds. Oh. You can hear in all of these sounds, my voice is moving, my voice box here. And it's the same for all vowel sounds, like ah, o, oo, eh. So in a word like smell, the final sound here is the ol sound. It vibrates. So here, I will use the d sound. Smelled. Same thing here with save. The final sound here is the v, and you can hear my voice vibrating. So I'm going to use the d sound. Saved. Same thing here for cleaned. Cleaned. Robbed. Robbed. And played. Played. So the D sound here sounds very different than that T we heard in the first group. Final ED is pronounced id after T and D sounds, only these two. The sound id adds a whole syllable to a word. So for example, we have the word decide, and you can see how the D sound here is at the end. So I have to add the id sound. So I'm going to say decided. Now the word decide, how many syllables does it have? Decide, decide, 2 syllables. But here with the ed at the end, decided, decided. Now I have 3 syllables. So it's only when your word ends with a T sound or a D sound already before you add that ed. Then you're adding this extra syllable. So here I have need, and then it sounds like this. Needed, needed. So we went from 1 syllable to 2 syllables. Here, want. How many syllables? Did you say 1? And then with the ed, wanted, wanted. Now we're adding 2 syllables. Invite, invite. How many syllables? Invited, invited. How many syllables? So that is going to be your ED pronunciation. Now let's look at the pronunciation of the S sound at the end of a word. So to make a noun plural, we add S or ES at the end of a noun. For example, the noun friend becomes friends. The noun class becomes classes. A final S or ES is also added to a present tense verb when the subject of this is a singular noun. So, for example, my father. That's a singular noun. There's 1 father. So my father works. We add an S to the verb. Also here, Mary. Mary is 1 person. When you have a singular subject, you add an S to your present tense verb. So we don't say Mary enjoy, we say Mary enjoys. John watches. Right? So we're using that final S in 2 cases. We're using it with the noun when it's plural, and we're using it with a verb when there's a singular subject. So that's the grammar behind the S. But what's the pronunciation behind the S? Final S is pronounced S, like a snake, after voiceless sounds, such as T, P, K. So remember, voiceless sounds are that air pushing, no vibration, right? So here, seat. It ends with a T. So we're going to add the voiceless S. S. Seats. Seats. Rope. You can hear it ends with that voiceless sound. P. So we're going to add the voiceless S. S. Ropes. Ropes. Back becomes backs. Backs. Now the final S is pronounced Z, Z, like a Z, after voiced sounds, such as D, B, G, and E, or E, or A, all those vowel sounds, right? So, in the case of seed, D, D. It ends with that voiced sound. So I'm not going to say seeds. No, I'm going to say seeds. Z. Yeah. Robes. Robes. Bags. I'm exaggerating so you can hear the sound, right? Bags. Seas. Seas. All of these have the Z sound after the voiced ending. And finally, final S and ES are pronounced is, after sh, ch, s, z, and g. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 situations. Oh, sorry, 6, and also the j sound. So again, just like before, with the id, es is going to add a syllable, an extra syllable to your word. So here, dish, sh. That's one syllable. I'm going to add the is sound, dishes, dishes. Now we have 2 syllables. Catch, 1 syllable. Catches, catches, 2 syllables. Kiss, 1 syllable. Kisses, 2 syllables. Mix, mixes. We went from 1 syllable to 2. Prize, 1 syllable, right? Goes to prizes, prizes. And then edge, 1 syllable, again, becomes edges, edges, 2 syllables. Now the ending of this paper talks about spelling rules, which you should learn as well, but we're going to focus on pronunciation for this video. So I hope that helps. You can play it again, practice alongside me as many times as you want so that you can really do this list very, very well. All right, good luck.